So
all right,
count them down. This is the first match of round 0. Jonas Cup 2024. Let's go.
Ready?
In 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris. All right, so on the left you have Alex Kerr up top and Mario down at the bottom. On the right you have Hana and Peter. As you can see, we do in fact have same piece sets. It is a best of 5, so you have to win 3 to advance to the next round.
Yeah, and like always, you know, you want to at least get on the board, take it to the decider if you can. And DAS, you know, depending on how risky you play it.
And of course, it's a lot of, you know, Tetris. It's not necessarily like sprints. It's like a bunch of mini marathons. Because if you're taking the game to the distance on from a level 18 start, they're talking about like 9 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you were going to a decider and both of you are pushing each other to that limit, you're talking about 50-minute matches where you're having to maintain a certain level of focus.
You go all the whole way. That's a long time to be playing Tetris. But we were able to do that because, you know, with the DAS playstyle, you know, 29 is pretty much still a kill screen. I mean, you could do some flexing singles and line clears, try to break a record or something. But part of the appeal of competitive Tetris has always been the match length being just about right. So we're back to that now. I remember that there was that one year.
Ooh, Peter in trouble.
That is mess.
That hang is going to do it. Peter is going to have an early top out at 98,000. So Mari is good for game number 1 down there.
And yeah, just like that, we're already knocking down matches.
That's an example of how, you know, volatile it can be. Because if you have that misdrop, there's the essence of the misdrop of, you know, all right, now I got to figure out how to fix this. But now there's also, can you recover DAS fast enough to get pieces to fix it?
Because when you watch rollers and maybe even tappers, they could fix things and be stacked up high. But with DAS, you really have to recover. It's very difficult to recover, and you have to maintain charge and adjust within those limits.
Yeah, up top, though, incredibly close game. 194 to 199, and Alex Kerr is going to take the lead with that Tetris, bring him up to 217.
Yeah, so still early days, but yeah, both players are in line with each other a little bit before the halfway to transition here. Okay, Hana set up for a Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Hana. And Alex is going to need to dig down a little, so it's going to allow Hana to take the lead and run with it for a bit.
And we do have our starts at the bottom. So now that is game 2 at the bottom and game 1 up top. And Alex Kerr has kind of been stuck in this board state for a little bit. It's not terribly dangerous, but we're getting to the point to where the skill level is, yes, you'll be able to survive this. It's just how efficient you can survive it. Because if it takes you 20 lines to burn and Hana is able to score 3 Tetrises out of those 20 lines, now all of a sudden you're down by 60,000 points, in addition to what the difference could have already been.
Yeah, Alex did get out of that fairly quickly and is now back into a good board state. Tetris ready. Boom Tetris for Hana, 285, and boom Tetris for Alex, 265. So Alex is a little bit behind now. And on the bottom, yeah, we had another top out there. So already taking another round. Although they are talking to the judge, I don't know if there's anything happened there, but we'll find out.
But yeah, 291. Hana, that was a rough S piece. Ooh. Ideally, an L would be helpful here. Also an I piece, but a drought is forming. Yeah,
I've seen a lot of droughts up top. That's not been a kind piece set so far. So the tradition from Qualls is continuing. So many droughts. Boom, Tetris for Alex, 319.
All right, got our start down at the bottom. Maybe there was a incorrect seed.
Yeah, there could have been something there. I saw some interaction with the judge, and I only see one heart on Mari's screen, so that looks like a replay. So second round has restarted.
We are...
Oh, okay.
Okay. It was a confirmation. Mari did win 2. Once again, shout out to our production, talking in our ears and helping us get that information. because there's a lot of moving parts to this. So
yeah, we're watching one match, and sometimes things happen so fast, miss something on the bottom.
Yeah, just a reminder, this is round 0. It says qualifying on the bottom. That will be changed shortly. So yeah, there it is. Instant customer service there, I guess you can say. Up top, we are closing in on the transition, and Hana has built up a little over a 2 Tetris lead.
Yeah.
So 442 to now 417.
Alex will catch up big time with that Tetris. So we're neck and neck up on top. Both players at 121 lines.
3 Tetrises possible with perfect play, but you don't want to go for that on level 18. If it happens, it happens.
But that close to transition, you want to be getting your board state in good shape, especially, in the DAS play style. That speed change could make the difference. Boom, Tetris for Alex into transition, 486. Hana with Tetris, 517. Yeah, on bottom.
There it is.
Peter set up for a Tetris.
It's getting up a bit high. Gonna have to take the triple, and you got to be disciplined.
Yeah.
Because now, that's even though qualifying serves as a way to kind of gauge where a player, the strength of the players, in match play, there is no soft resetting. There is no, I can throw this game out.
You have to keep what you got, and in Peter's case, you have to stay safe, stay alive to, you want to go the distance if you're on the ropes and this is the last, you can't take another round, so.
Yeah, speaking about being on the ropes, Mari was on the ropes there for a second. Was able to bring the board down a little bit lower, but still not safe. Up top, Alex Kerr. Well is open. Nice maneuverability. Beautiful L right there.
Tetris ready. Covered it up, though. Another drought.
Yeah, 23 pieces. 24. Couldn't use it for an eyepiece, but the board is safe. Is steady.
Yeah, much more manageable. Hana in the lead, 619 now.
Oh, a misdrop from Alex Kerr. Does find the Tetris, though, so that's important. Brings the stack down by 4 crucial lines. And on level 19, when you're playing DAS, each line your board is down matters.
Yeah. There's a difference between being able to get that piece over or not.
These rough pieces for Alex Kerr. He's trailing by just over 2 Tetrises, but he's got to survive this. An L piece, that's perfect. Z piece makes it all the way over to the left. And Alex Kerr is back down at the bottom.
Clean.
And now Hana's in trouble.
Got some holes in the stack.
Alex Kerr with a misdrop as well. Looks like 24 was the dangerous level. Alex Kerr doing the best that he can, but he's not going to be able to find anything over to the left, and is going to top out at 624. Hana at 691 is good for game number 1 up top.
Yeah, it did look like the P sequence there affected both players, and there were droughts throughout that entire seed. So
down the bottom at 290 for Mari, 245 for Peter.
Peter with the Tetris, again, reducing that deficit, now at 268.
And Peter's tournament life is on the line. This is 48-player single elimination. In the past we did have, when we were in the online years, we did have double elimination to kind of help mitigate some of the randomness from RNG, since we were unable to do same piece sets since everyone lived, all over the world. And that was, I believe, the only instances of a double elimination at like a CTWC event, with the exception of this most recent year at CTWC DAS. So Peter could be trying to set up for the reverse sweep here, has to win this game though, and Mari could advance to the next round if he's able to take this next game. Now we do have our start for the players up top.
Yep.
A little bit of tricky pieces. Seems like there's been a lot of S's in this sequence.
Yeah, and one of the strategies is to make your topography most accommodating to everything that's there. And you can only do so much when you can build so high with DAS. So, we'll see a lot of rollers move things all the way over to the left, like just so easily. But, they'll have to do something like a quick tap like you do, Sharky, in order to
Speaking about a quick tap, down there, Mari at the bottom. Oh my gosh, barely gets it over. A little shush to the commentators over there. Hanging there could have been fatal, and then Peter could have been on the way to a reverse sweep, winning that game.
Yeah.
But still, 423 down at the bottom for Mari.
Yeah, Mari was the dirty Tetris there.
Make that 401 for Peter. So just only separated by this kind of Tetris moniker.
Yeah, it's been that way the whole way through. Peter having a much better game, better than early topping out, and on the way to transition here. Gets a Tetris and get one more, but takes the single burn into level 19 at 429,000 points.
Yeah, we have reached the transition. So there's another Tetris for Mari. And Hana with a lot of issues.
Rough board. He's going to have to burn that down, take some triples and doubles there.
Yeah, the board is low enough. It wasn't in danger, but Alex Kerr with the center world now set up could start to build up an even greater lead because it's already up by 2 Tetrises roughly.
And another drought finally ends. Boom, Tetris for Alex. Nice center well there. 201,000 points.
Down at the bottom, Mari at 495. Going to knock down Tetris, take the lead back from Peter, who actually took the lead over, I want to say, level 20, and now has taken the lead again on level 21. So it's back and forth.
Yeah, Peter performing much better this round. Getting the rhythm in, getting acclimated, and looking to possibly turn this around. Tournament life on the line.
Couple of burns being forced for both of our players at the bottom. Beautiful delay burn over there from Peter, and it's just going to take the triple. And you know, when you're in a game this close and you have the opportunity to look at your opponent as like, oh well, he's not scoring any Tetrises, so I can play it safe.
Yeah,
it's just kind of like a game of chicken, so to speak.
Yeah,
who's going to be the first to take that risk, go for that Tetris, and will they get punished or not?
Yeah, in this situation, you definitely want to go the distance if you can. And
oh, Mari, early shift right there.
Another, some loss of DAS. Grace of hold, that's a bad
and the hang. And with that, Peter takes game 3.
Peter staying alive, taking it to around 4.
But yeah, as you were saying, survival was key there.
Yeah. Well, for both players, yeah, you just want to see what happens. As the game that close, topping out is really not the way you want to go out. Up on top, Alex with a commanding lead now, 92,000 points, 4 Tetris lead.
And that one dig from Hana was just so costly. And with rolling, you see a 100,000 point lead, and you're like, oh, that could be made up on post 29. There really isn't that unless your name is Pixel Andy. So these players, Hana's going to have to try and be more efficient than Alex Kerr on level 19. And that's the kind of pressure that you're going to see a lot of players put on each other when they're just having that better 18.
Yeah.
Because with Daz, 18 is going to be more impactful.
Absolutely, yeah. Because you can't, on 19, you can't build as high as other playstyles. So getting that score back, it's possible, but you really have to pay the price in the risks that you take. I think in the best 99 series that we saw you against Jeff would take these massive risks, play a really stellar 18, and then he would continue playing YOLO on 19 and end up topping out. And I think that made a big difference. So when you make your risks on 18 and do well with it, then that keeps you safer on 19.
Speaking of 19, we're about to head into that. And Alex Kerr with a 150,000 point lead there for a moment. Hana was able to knock down a Tetris, so it's going to cut that down a little bit, but this is a tremendous lead for Alex Kerr.
I mean, we've only just started brackets, but yeah, this is a pretty big lead any way you slice it. And boom, Tetris for Alex, 481,000 points. I mean, this is actually a really strong game.
I like the burn that Alex took right there. Get the right side ready for level 19 so you can bring the board under control, because you have a massive advantage. You want to force Hana to play up to your game.
Right.
$492 now for Alex Kerr. Loving the way that he's managing that.
Yeah, he's playing safe and only taking risks that he needs to. With this kind of lead, that's exactly the position that warrants that strategy.
Now Hana is starting to bring it back down by just under 4 Tetrises, 396 to now 502. There's another one for Hana.
Yeah, Hana with a great
miss drops from Alex Kerr. It's going to once again kind of prevent him from scoring the way he probably would like.
But getting
beautiful.
Nice and clean again.
Another Tetris for Hana. Now down by a little over 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, Hana actually playing really efficient now.
Yeah, Hana put on the jets and has not been stopping since.
Yeah, just really clean play here. Boom, Tetris for Hana. 488, reducing the deficit to just a Tetris for a moment there. Alex firing back. Still ahead at 551K. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Peter in the lead. So looking to reverse the situation here after being down 2 games.
Yeah, 210 for Mari, 246 for Peter. Board is back under control, so Peter should be able, both Peter and Mari should be able to score whenever the next eyepiece comes.
Looks
and
like
speaking about that,
route.
eyepiece came for Hana. Still, now 2 Tetrises is what separates these two. There's a Tetris for Hana. This is a comeback, but Alex Kerr going to try and keep Hana at bay. There's another Tetris.
Yeah, so that was Alex taking less risks there while Hana stepping on the gas. Is how that changed around after level 19.
Yeah, but now we're at the last 3 levels. This is very crucial. Roughly 250,000 points can be afforded here, and Hana is still down by 81,000 points. And the board is not in the best of position to consistently score Tetrises.
Yeah,
so
now Alex's board is in much better shape. And boom, Tetris for Alex. 696K, 100,000 point lead. So that is gonna...
nice. And another one.
Yeah, another one. So yeah, Alex trying to seal the deal here and getting the job done.
And Hana is also ahead in lines too, so doesn't have like a benefit of like playing from behind.
Yeah, the runway is too short probably to catch up. 100,000 points, that's 3.5 Tetrises.
If Alex Kerr gets one more Tetris, then Hana's going to have to get one.
Have to play perfect.
Hana's going to have to play, no, now Hana has to get 1 in 29.
Right.
And have to play perfect.
That's not going to be survivable.
What a textbook way to play the game over there from Alex Kerr. Hana trying to find just some extra lines anywhere.
Yeah, going out good. 700K, nothing to scoff at, but Alex is going to take that one at 798. And we are 1-1.
Had a 150,000 point lead at transition and have a 97,000 point lead. Looking for one last Tetris. Oh, couldn't get it, but still 798 for Alex Kerr. We are now tied up top, but down at the bottom, 426 to now 448.
Yeah, it's been a close game for a while now. They've been trading back and forth. Boom, Tetris for Mari, 449. We are neck and neck.
Another Tetris over there for Mari.
Still game point on the bottom. Peter fighting to stay alive, stay in the tournament.
And Peter trying to get the board under control before 19.
Yeah, it's coming.
Because, you know, that the game that has made the difference for Peter to win was that 19 play.
Yeah.
Not going too overly aggressive. Mari kind of disgusted with that miss drop.
Yeah, a bit of a mess there for Mari to clean up there. But yeah, Peter really getting the rhythm now. No early top outs. That's been behind him. So yeah, both players level 19 speeds now. Mari with a slight lead, but Peter can get the board in good shape. A couple of moves. Ooh,
There it is.
Had to use
Tetris
triple.
ready for Mari. And boom, Tetris for Mari. 534 to now 498. Peter in trouble.
Yeah, Peter having to...
Both players actually kind of, oh no, nice. A split double over there for Peter, trying to keep things alive. T-piece doesn't throw it over. Probably didn't have enough dazzle,
Yeah,
but had enough
daz.
dazzle on that one. And that's a great, you know, example of what you're going to have. Oh, nice quick tap over there from Peter.
This is dicey. He needs good, better pieces. Get some of them.
Another nice quick
Yeah.
tap. And that eyepiece is going to help Arik. Peter
Yeah.
is in a much more survivable position. But you'll see players do these kind of placements that is like, well, why didn't they place it there? And the answer to that may be because they didn't have that dash charge.
Yeah, dash charge. If you see pieces piling up in the middle, that means that they're...
Oh, Peter setting up dirty.
Oh,
And
lost
Nope.
dash and was not able to get it down there. So Mari's going to take the round and the match. But a good comeback by Peter in those rounds.
Yeah, and you can tell by Mars' reaction, that was definitely a stressful game because Peter had, the advantage up until transition. And then even then, there's a lot of that level 20 was very scary for both players. But now that means our attention focuses to the top. Hana versus Alex Kerr, 131 for Alex Kerr, 152 for Hana.
Yeah, both players with 1 win on the board. So good even match here. Nice spin by Alex. And a Tetris for Alex getting closer. Could even it up with the next one.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a calm before the storm moment. We're on level 18.
Yeah, we'll see.
And we kind of got an example of, how important level 18 was because the game that Alex Kerr just won, it was a 150,000
right? Lead. All those Tetrises scored early on shifted the complexion of the match, putting the pressure on Hana to score higher in 19, and actually did well for a while. But the time ran out, and you can only make so many points on 19, even in light of that higher scoring that you get.
234 now for Alex Kerr, 250 for Hana. Beautiful S-flat, and S-flat is one of those placements that is kind of something that you see a lot of newer players do. I remember in Best of 99, Kingsman and Bidwell, and I believe you brought it up on last night, how the S-flat was kind of like a game changer in terms of efficiency. And you'll start to see as we feature more of these younger players, they're doing moves that differ from the older generation of players. I want to say like the stacking from newer players is a bit more flexible, while the older generation is more rigid. Both have their approaches and they can work out in certain situations. It's just a matter of finding that balance.
Yeah, if you're used to using certain pieces a certain way and you are, as you said, rigid in it, whereas a newer player might see something that's useful, add it to their tool set early on and make use of it, then that could be the difference. All right, we're going to start our match on the bottom.
And once we get our next 2 players, once we get it hear from production who those 2 players will be.
Looks like might be Mega Retro Man and Jacobo.
Yes, Mega Retro Man and Jacobo will be playing up next here on the bottom. So Mega Retro Man and Jacobo, if you guys can come up to stage 1 so you guys can get your match underway.
Yeah, it's a good way to make up some lost time from that fire alarm earlier.
Yeah, we had Firegate Part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Kerr. All right, it was a little scary there, having to burn it down.
Drought. I mean, what can you do? Look at that. 27, 28.
Still going. Hana actually in trouble. Long bar. Hey, no. And that triple is going to be good enough for Alex Kerr. Alex Kerr takes game number 3. That is not Mega Retro Man and Jacobo.
That looks like Matt Martin and Ninja.
Yes, so eventually we'll hear from production what's going on.
Yeah.
I might have been fed misinformation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Matt Martin will be playing Ninja first because we have Dr. Mario also going on.
Yeah, that's crazy. So much.
There's players playing in both.
Going on, yeah, at the same time.
But Ninja, before going into this tournament, he has done a lot of practice, and he said that his goal was just to make the bracket, because making the bracket, I know that a lot of people, they see the scores is like, oh yeah, making the bracket, great. There were almost 90 people that qualified, and so just over half of that were going to make the bracket, which that's not great odds for people that might not be practicing DAS, because Ninja, he's typically a hyper tapper.
Right.
So, getting a PB in his quals to, make it into the DAS bracket, I know for a fact that this is, a huge moment for him.
Awesome. Yeah, I love to hear stories like that. And, a great man once said, I came here just to qualify. So that's the attitude you got to have going in, Shoot for what makes you accomplished and happy, and you never know where that might take you.
Yeah, but up top, we do got game number 4 underway. Alex Kerr on match point. some 2 good games. Just really tough drought that both players had to handle, and Hana hanging right there.
Yeah.
After that, it was nothing you could do.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of examples of losing DAS and what can happen. Stacks get messy real fast. All right. Matt and Ninja with a fist bump there. Looks like they're getting ready to go.
So, honestly, Matt, oh, nice little photo from Ninja. Honestly, Matt Martin is kind of in a unique position because he is one of the older players, but he also joined the scene the same year I did,
Yeah,
so 2019.
that was a year where we started seeing new faces that got inspired by the things that had happened. You know, Jonas versus Joseph especially brought in a lot of attention to our scene.
Yeah, so I can say, you know, new generation claim Matt Martin.
Yeah, no, Matt Martin is definitely an interesting story within our community. It was so cool to see him recognized in that group photo with all the young players as being the only old guard player left standing, you know, in recent years. So seeing Matt Martin shine with DAS here, you know, he actually did learn rolling for a while, and I think he ends up sticking with DAS. So you get to see the strength of that playstyle here.
Yeah, soon we're going to have to be seeing the strength of Alex Kerr's digging prowess, because this is not the board that is able to score Tetrises consecutively.
But yeah, Hana's got to be able to take full advantage of this. Is Tetris ready? And boom, Tetris for Hana. 207, catching up a bit, and Alex Kerr is going to be needing to do some digging, so we will see how this plans out. Hana with the clean board here.
A great down stacking over there from Alex Kerr.
Yeah, kept it as clean as possible. Didn't go for the dirty. Looks like it's gonna just.
Ooh, he's not too happy with that.
Yeah, might end up turning it into something more, but he's gonna have to burn that down first.
With this being a DAS tournament, now we're seeing the return of DAS players shaking their heads.
I don't know. Shaking your head might not be limited to just DAS players. It's a universal sign.
Oh, both players in trouble. Hana, this could be deadly. Tournament life on the line. Gets an eyepiece over there to the right.
Something flat to burn on the left.
Oh no, the rotation. Hana's going to top it at 236. Alex Kerr advances to the next round.
What a match to start with. Gee. But yeah.
It was a tough situation, and what I think Hana wanted to do there was to go L flat to just be able to get a burn.
Yeah,
bring
but
the stack down just one.
Yeah.
And that rotation just was unable to make it over.
Yeah, but yeah, Hana starting off strong. Ends up Alex taking 3 in a row there.
Hello everyone, I'm your underwater host Sharky, and I hope you all enjoyed the first matches of the Jonas Cup. If you did, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and comment down your favorite moment of the matches. Now today's post-match section isn't going to be that long, but I did want to give a huge shout out to Tetris Forever, because if you love Classic Tetris, then you'll definitely want to check this out. It will release later this year on PC and console, and will include a variety of Classic Tetris games, not just NES Tetris, that will be playable for the first time easily on modern hardware. For more, check out this video that we have for you.
"12 shapes, it's too much to remember. I decided that I should downsize it. So if I introduce flipping, then I have just 5 pieces. That's how Tetris was born."
I didn't have the rights. I said, I'm going to go to the Soviet Union and get those rights.
I believe that Tetris will be here forever.
I think I have one of the greatest games in the history of computer games.
Alexei really created the perfect game.
2 weeks in a row, I did nothing but play.
Play Tetris, my friends.
Tetris is inclusive and it appeals to everyone.
Every place was sold out, and every place was clamoring for more.
We're always trying to figure out what is the best way to keep the core game of Tetris
Nobody thought this game was going to last forever.
Once again, thank you for watching. I'm your underwater host Sharky, and I'll see you in the next match of the first ever